Without me even realising, doing pull-ups anywhere has sort of become my thing. Like 2 years ago when I found myself in this tropical paradise. I couldn't stretch out my legs completely and my head hits the top of the top stair every time I do a pull-up. But I think I did pretty well in finding a little place to work out in this humid rainforest. So where in the world am I? Have a guess in the comments. And we're right here.
Yep.
I travelled this country and saw many beautiful things. It's especially known for its wildlife and one of the only countries to contain a cloud forest. Of course, I upgraded from those rusty stairs and found myself some proper bars overlooking the beautiful beach where we were staying towards the end of our holiday. For my first exercise, I decided to do a drop pyramid set. This is where you reduce the reps by 1 each time you repeat them. So I started off with 7 pull-ups, then 7 chin-ups, and then back to 6 pull-ups, 6 chin-ups, then 5 pull-ups, 5 chin-ups, etc. until I got down to 1 rep. I then used the P-bars to do these very wobbly upside-down deadlifts. I should point out that I visited this country almost 2 years ago now, and I believe I've got stronger and better at these skills. I'll provide some videos of me doing these exercises now so you can compare them later on in the video. I also tried a few of these upside-down leg lifts. The key being here is to maintain straight limbs and a strong core, like in most calisthenics exercises. It's not a joke, I'm literally dripping in sweat. Oh God, I can't do anything. This was a few pull-ups, and I've even got rings, but it's covered in like grit and dust. Look at my hands, it's gross. Yeah, that rosy sweat. One thing I loved about this park that I haven't seen in many calisthenics parks are the mobile rings. They're at a really nice height so that I can do lots of different moves with them, including full range pull-ups and chin-ups. The chains felt stable and they were at a really nice length for me. If I had enough strength, I would have even tried to do a ring muscle-up. One of the many advantages of using rings in your training are that the rings are unstable, so it makes your muscles work harder to do the same calisthenics moves that you would do on a bar. They also allow your wrists to move more freely within the moves, making it less likely that we will injure ourselves. I did do some dips in this workout, but I just couldn't post the video and not post how I do dips now. My form just 2 years ago is horrendous. You can see the major difference. I have so much more control of my body now in the newer clip, and the dips are much deeper. Same goes for my pull-ups. I remember being super happy as during this holiday I managed to get my PR again, which at the time was 10 pull-ups. My PR now is almost 14 pull-ups. And you can see how there's far less swinging now and much more cleaner form. I hope this can show you that even though you may feel sometimes that you're plateauing in your training, you are getting better and that consistency eventually does pay off. Also, these bars that I used in Georgia this year look a lot like the bars on the beach where I was in this video 2 years ago. This park had some really low parallettes, presumably for handstand attempts on the bars, but I used them to do these push-ups. Some people say their wrists hurt less using bars instead of doing things on a flat surface. However, I like to stick to doing my handstands on the ground. My hands were already completely rusty from using the ring, so I decided to get them even dirtier by doing some handstands. I say I was doing handstand attempts for about 10 minutes of this workout. At the time I was really happy that I seemed to have enough core strength to push my toes to the bar even if my knees were bent. But the truth is, to accelerate in this move, it's better to do the regression, where you lift up your legs like I am here, but I'm maintaining my core tense so that I swing far less, even though my feet don't go up as high to call this a toaster bar. One move that has definitely not improved since this video 2 years ago is this hanging tuck. If you have any ideas as to how I can get stronger in these muscles to extend my elbows, please let me know. I always like to end my workouts with about 20 minutes of mobility when my muscles are a bit sore but also warmed up enough for me to be flexible. In this country, I had access to a beach and the weather was hot enough for me to feel comfortable to train in a bikini. During my 20 minutes of mobility, I did a few crow stands, as you can see here, some back bends into bridges, lifting up each leg and attempting to straighten it, even if my hamstrings were too tight to let me. And then I also practiced getting back up again from the bridge position. Can't do the zip up. Eating way too much. And after the workout, we feasted on this chicken, fish, chips, prawn salad, rice, fruit, octopus, pork, cabbage, calamari dish.
Horrendous tan lines. Very happy.
And that's how I ate on holiday and the end of my workout. So I'm sure you're sick of seeing me with my yellow dress now. Here is the beautiful sunset. Please like the video if you've enjoyed it. It really helps my little channel. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll leave you with the footage I took when we found a snake in the middle of the road. Ciao.
Oh!
He's under your car. He's getting your engine.
Oh god. He's like, nah, leave me alone. Oh my god.
Can you get the other end of the stick then?
Let me see. Oh, he's managed to drag him. Bye-bye. Oh, look at him. He's like, you can't leave me here.
Back.
You can't leave me here.